Welcome back, guys. We're continuing Son of Ogre. We're on chapter 24 entitled The Rules. Now, number 2, or the second Unchained Shay Guevara, has basically explained to Baki that he's the number 2 as far as being unruled in this prison. So there's not like a top 10, or there is a top 10, but they haven't really explained it to us yet. They're not saying that Shay is number 2. They're saying he's the second Oliver. Baki's still in solitary right now. He's still handcuffed. His thumbs are handcuffed, which is crazy to me. But I guess that makes this a little different than reality, which is awesome. And also, thank you very much, guys, for all the comments about Shay and his Argentinian background. I really appreciate you guys telling me what Pabe, I forgot how you guys told me it was pronounced, meant, as well as some of the other words he was using. You guys basically told me that means dude, so if I see it again, that's how I'll pronounce it. I just really appreciate you guys' engagement. Alright, so let's get started with this chapter. It's only soup and bread. Baki doesn't seem too concerned. He's been through much worse. You don't need a fancy knife and fork. But by the looks of it, I wonder how old this guy is. You can't even use a spoon either. I'm saying, what intricate handcuffs? Like, to handcuff somebody's thumb, and they would just have to be willing to lose a thumb if they couldn't get out of it, which these prisoners, I feel like they will be down to get rid of it unless they're all fighters and would see the use in their thumbs for making a fist. You are getting the full experience from day one. Baki, that guy, the second. What is he? Where does he come from? He's the president of his own country. Oh wow. Every time I see him like this, I'm thinking he's trying to scratch his back, because that's me trying to reach that one spot in your back that it's just ridiculous. He's what? Well, nobody even knows the exact position though. The country of La Serna. It's a small island in South America. A small country with less than 20,000 people where they speak Castilian. His name is Ernesto Guevara, a young Argentinian guerrilla soldier, maybe 24 or 25 years old. In Argentina, everybody says Shay, as in hey, but he loves Japanese kanji. So he uses that kanji in his name. Shay sounds like Jun from the kanji that means pure, and since he uses that mullet word a lot, only his closest friends nicknamed him Shay Guevara. So that was nice to get some actual background information on Shay, as well as why he says that, where he's from, his background. That was nice. And thanks for not spoiling it for me, guys. You guys gave me information, but you didn't tell me like all of this, so thank you very much for not spoiling it. Even though he was born in a very wealthy family and became a doctor very young, he was the worst delinquent, expert on stealing and extorting. There are so many in this world, not so many like him. He was not like the rest of the criminals. He was not stealing on the streets. He was doing it on the sea. Oh wow, so buddy was a pirate, hence that bandana, I guess, which is kind of cool. Yeah, he was a modern pirate. Pirates? Like in the movies? The method was very simple. Sabotage a passenger ship, course, and force it to stop. Climb the ship using hooks and ropes. Get on the ship. Hold the passengers as hostages there for a few hours without harming anyone. It just looks super cool. And take all the cash and expensive goods. If his story were to end here, he would be just one of the worst delinquents. but he had a turning point when he was 18. So he's 24 now, but he was pirating and whatnot in his teens, okay? He decided to have his own independent country on an island. He traveled a lot and learned many traditional combat skills from all around the world. He started teaching them to his followers. Then he decided that the army of his country won't have any weapons. That's kind of dope. Not because of honor or anything related to justice. That was his secret project, to lead the island to an independent state. His training was so harsh and merciless, using bare hands against swords. They're doing push-ups with their thumbs. Against guns, against bombs, goodness. There were many injured men in his training camps. However, nobody even tried to escape, because everybody knew that this method was the best way to victory. When the time came when his followers didn't get so many injuries in the combat drills, the Shea guerrilla team with no weapons had been completed. These guys have been completely transformed. Yeah, they're all scarred up, but you can see the rock solidness of their bodies. Like, they've just been transformed. You can see the seriousness in everyone's eyes. They've all become different people. Their faces are cracked up and scarred. This dude is just, he's clearly been through a lot, but that's awesome that everyone's stuck with him. Should always believe in your leader. It'd be nice if we could all have that faith in our leaders. Alas, we are where we are. All right, he started it right away. Some thought Che Guevara was too young to be the leader. You can see the discontent in their faces. This artist really, he captures everything. He captures everything in these characters' faces. The despair from Oliver crying when Nomi bodied him. It's just like the shock in people's faces to Yujiro's demonology. Like, all of this is just, I love this artist. Keisuke Itagaki. He's incredible. I don't know if he has a team or if it's just him, but goodness. And a man who hated his movement the most was like this desk. Just all the different shadings and gradation in it. The president of the USA, George W. Bush. Hey, can we do anything to them? I've heard that the island of La Serna wants to gain independence from the rest of the world. And the incident happened right away. Wow. What a tie-in to tie President Bush back into this story. I was assuming that he was gone after Baki kidnapped him and gained entrance into this Arizona State prison. But sure enough, they brought him back, and he has an issue with Shay. So they've had or crossed paths together once before. I'm guessing Bush sent an army out to that country, and Shay defended himself and ended up getting arrested. I can't wait to see the future chapters to see if that's the case. Leave a comment below if that is in fact the case. That's not spoiling it, because I hypothesize that that's what happened. So leave a comment below about whether or not my theory is correct. We will continue this manga chapter 25 next video. Please leave a comment. Please leave a thumbs up on this video. If you're a fan of the Baki manga, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. If you have, thank you very much. Please share with at least one friend. Let's try to continue to grow the community. Check the link in the description for the next video. Again, hit that thumbs up, leave a comment, and as always, otaku for life.